Hello, you're with Libby from libbystamps.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. And today I'm just going to show you how to make this very quick mini favour bag. It would fit a couple of very small chocolates in it, or maybe a couple of those tiny little eggs that you get, but it's very cute and you can make it out of scraps of DSP. So you need a piece of designer series paper which is 5 inches by 3 inches or 12.5 centimetres by 7.5 centimetres. You also need a Velcro dot, something for the front. I've used the metallic enamel shapes, just absolutely love them. And I've also used 6 inches or 15 centimetres of the 3/8 metallic, 3/8 of an inch metallic ribbon combo pack from the Celebration catalogue. Now you can only get that while stocks last for a $90 order here in Australia. What we need to do is, with our piece of designer series paper, is score 1/2 inch or 1.3 centimetres along each long edge. So 1/2 inch or 1.3 centimetres. Then from the bottom we're going to mark 3 inches. So here's 3 inches there and there. And then we're going to score from the bottom at 1 1/4. So that's 3.2 centimetres. So 1 1/4 inches or 3.2 centimetres, and 1 3/4 or 4.4 centimetres from the bottom, and we've got our 3 inch marked. Then we're going to, from our 3 inch mark here, and I'm marking it so I can see it in my trimmer, I'm going to trim that 3 inches down the 1/2 inch score line off 3 inches, and I will trim the rest with my snips if I need to, and the same on the other end. It's just quicker to do with your trimmer, and your snips are going to get a bit of a workout because we're going to cut across that 3 inch line we made before and cut that off. And if you didn't quite get to the 3 inches, you just trim it up with your snips. Alright, then we're going to come in and burnish all our score lines nicely. Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. And then with our snips, we're going to come in and we're just going to snip to along the score line at the score line. Now I like to take a little bit of a wedge out of mine. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. Now I like my seams or my joins to face the back. So when we fold this up like that, I want these 2 short bits here to be on top so they face the back. So I'm going to flip this over and I'm just going to put tear and tape on here and here, here and here. All I'm saying is you can do it. I want to hear you say, I am independent. Alright, now before we do anything else, I'm going to bring my Project Life corner rounder in, and I'm just going to round these top corners on our handbag, and then I'm going to give it a bit of a curl with the bone folder. So just run it like that. That's just so that it'll close easier. Alright, so our top's got a bit of a curl in it. We're going to come in now with our paper piercing tool and remove the backing from our tear and tape on both sides, and then join all that together. Watch me go, do it my way. Now, before we go much further, we need to adhere our ribbon, and it's 6 inches or 15 centimetres. And to adhere the ribbon, I'm just going to use glue dots on the ends. I find that's easier and they're quite strong. So a glue dot on each end, and we're just going to push the glue dot inside the handbag on both sides. Alright, now I've actually cut a Velcro dot into quarters because I found a whole one was miles too big, half a one was too big. So we're going with a quarter, and I'm going to put this rounded edge along here so that it's going to be sort of down as a diamond, and you want, need to turn it over, and you want to put it in about the middle of the front of your handbag. And then we're going to come in and get one of our metallic shapes, and I thought the gold ones would look all right on this, so I'm going to use a heart. And I'm just going to push that over like that and put that on. Now I'm doing that before I adhere the Velcro, just so I can push that heart on well and make sure it's well adhered. Then I'm just going to remove the backing from the Velcro and close the top of our bag down. It's a very cute little bag. You could put those tiny little post-it notes in there as well. Alright, so that's our bag. This is the one I made earlier, and it's not going to stand up. So that's all for today. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now.
Take a chance, lead the dance, and run with what is in your heart. Let the magic start. You're in charge. Yes, you can. What's the plan? Come on, let's do this and do it now. I want to hear you shout.